Hi, my name is Karla. I'm going to be teaching you how to get started in directing. You're thinking about directing, maybe you might be a first-time director, or maybe the first time just didn't go according to plan, and you want to figure out more about the structure and how to go about it. Well, listen up. Today I'm going to be talking about script. So what to consider when you're picking a script, design ideas for your script before you even submit it. And then we're going to be talking about submitting your play and doing auditions. Woo! And then we're going to be talking about creating a production calendar. And then lastly, we're going to be talking about teamwork and working with your cast. So there's loads of elements to directing, for example, blocking, directing theory and methods. And we're going to be covering that in another workshop hosted by James Brown. So just keep that in mind when you're going through the workshop today. So when you're first choosing your script, it's really, really important to know your target audience. And obviously this is a college, so you want to aim at doing a play for college students. So for example, you want to maybe do a play about, I don't know, like friendship, relationships, maybe not too much about like, I don't know, something that is really like outdated or whatever. The other thing to be very mindful of is that you have to love it, like absolutely love it. And this is really, really important. You have to have an absolute passion for it. You want to read the script and be like, oh my god, this was meant to be in my hands. I was meant to be directing this 100%. Just so you're not going to get bored of it like a couple of weeks down the line. You'll be like, why did I choose this script? It's kind of just okay. So you have to have such a passion for the script you are choosing. The next point to consider is that you have to have a clear idea of what you want from the script and what kind of ideas you want to incorporate into the script, whether that be your own ideas or the ideas in the script itself. For example, if you are, reading a play and you see two people, okay, how am I going to be blocking this? How am I going to bring this to life? How am I going to bring what the writer said on the script to an actual stage? So that's also really important. After picking your script, you want to have a look at the design ideas that you may have for your script. So this includes any sound effects, any music that you want to incorporate into the script, and this can also include lighting. So would you like LED lights? Would you like a spotlight, right, left, center? And these are things to be really, really mindful of as well before you even submit your play. So you want to have it all planned out before you even thinking about putting it on. Another big thing is props as well, and really important to let the committee know what props you need for the play. This is super, super important. You don't want to be like, oh my god, I need 2 eggs for tomorrow or whatever. Okay, maybe eggs is a bad example because you can kind of get those last minute.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, so really, really important. Props. Let the committee know. Also costumes as well. This could also be really, really powerful, especially when you're doing a play about that has maybe like symbolism in it. Costumes is a really good way to extract symbolism and meaning from your characters and the play itself. So for example, in one of my plays, one of the characters was kind of sad and one of the characters were kind of angry, so I'd put the sad one in a violet kind of top and the angry one in like a red dress, for example. So you want to be really, really careful of the characters, and hold on, let me start that again. You want to know your characters really, really well when going into auditions, especially if it's for a really, really big play. For example, I directed a play for, I think it was 21 people, and not all the characters were huge characters that were on 24/7, but it's really important to know those small characters just so you can cast them right, because every character is important. Also, the choreography and the blocking for your play. You don't have to know everything before you submit your play, but you should have a clear kind of idea of what's going to happen when, who's going to move when, where. So yeah, just make sure you're not going into the play or the first rehearsal not knowing anything and just winging it. Be like, okay, you go to the left, you go to the right, okay, cool. So having said that, it's really, really important that you have a super, super clear idea of how your play is going to turn out before you even submit the play. So step 3 is to submit your play. Yay! Just in the auditions as well, it's really important to be really kind, really, really welcoming to everyone who's auditioning, just because, you know, even if it's their first time auditioning, they might be really nervous. Even if it's their 100th time auditioning for a play, they'll probably be nervous. So just keep that in mind, just to be really, really nice and kind. So you cast your play and everything's all Gucci fresh in the hood, and you're like, okay, what now? How am I going to organize this whole thing? Well, you want to organize a rehearsal calendar. This is really, really important to keep yourself on track, but also to keep your cast on track. You know when to expect things to be finished, and your cast also knows what the sus is too. So in this calendar, you should have all the schedule for rehearsals, what scene and what date you want to do it on. This also kind of gives everyone the correct expectations you wish to set for your play as well. So that's really important. Also, a really good tip that I've learned over the past 4 years of directing is to try and finish all of the rehearsals, all of the blocking and stuff, at least 2.5 weeks before your show. You can use the 2.5 weeks then just to go over everything, run everything day by day, just so it's completely smooth for the opening night. This calendar may change, and that is so okay, but that's not really the point of it. It's just so you know what's happening and the cast knows what's happening as well. So don't be afraid if you're like 2 days late on your calendar or whatever. It's fine, don't worry. That's what the 2.5 weeks are there for. So the final thing to be mindful of is to really work well with your actors. Everyone's a part of this team, and it's really, really important that they acknowledge that as well. You don't want to be a director who's like, okay, everyone shut the fuck up and we're doing this now this way. No, be open to all their ideas and make sure they know that they're included as well. This is really, really important because the play will run way smoother and everyone will be happy and having a good time, and that's what MU Drama is all about, lads. Having said that, you are still the leader, so of course you're going to make the decisions at the end of the day, but yeah, just be open and, you know, kind to everyone. That's super, super important. Don't be afraid as well to play some teamwork games or ensemble games during the start of your rehearsal, just so everyone's warmed up and everyone's laughing, having a good time, and there's a good vibe in the room. So if you're thinking about directing, I'd say 100% do it. I was really unsure when I was putting in my first play as well, but oh my god, like I found my passion in live, so just do it because you'll find your passion too, so you should just give it a go. Okay, thank you so much for listening and for watching. Okay, subscribe, like, comment down below. Use the code Karla Doherty for 15% off. See you later.
15% off, like.
What, off study fees?
I don't know.